Let's go to the complete summary of One Piece Chapter 1120 after the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and before the video, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. That way you won't miss anything. And, well, let's get to the video. One Piece. Chapter 1119 is finally here, and it's long. It contains 13 pages. Chapter 1. 120 title. Atlas. Ogre Child. Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage. Volume 10. Dinjiru, the daimyo of Kibi, catches in a net the kids who are hurting Yamato. The chapter starts with a flashback that takes place 26 years ago in Punk Hazard. At that time, a lot of green forests and palms surrounded Punk Hazard facilities. Two men are talking at Punk Hazard's entrance, Vegapunk, with his two dragons, and Clover. Clover begs Vegapunk to help him with his Void Century research because he needs knowledge from other fields. Vegapunk refuses, saying he's a government man now. Vegapunk, do you remember how many times you have been arrested? They have got their eyes on you. I'm sure you know why you can still roam free like you are. It's to follow you to your den, to capture all of your friends. Clover explains that a man who had a D in his name was killed right before his eyes in the past. That man was Clover's brother. Vegapunk is in shock. Clover. My real name is Cleomhd Clover, Kurao di Kuroba. That day, I lied in order to live. We can see a little panel of the moment where Clover's brother was killed. Clover said he was just his friend to survive. Clover continues talking tearfully. Clover, are you telling me that there are people in this world who deserve to be killed just by being born or stating their name? However, Vegapunk says again he won't help Clover. Vegapunk says too that he will forget about what Clover just said. While Vegapunk walks inside Punk Hazard, Clover says something more. Clover. Vegapunk. I will solve it. Just wait. I can hear a voice coming from the past. Cut to 22 years ago. Vegapunk and Caesar receive the news that Ohara was destroyed by the Buster Call. Caesar says he wants to see the massacre himself. Vegapunk is sad. After that, Vegapunk visits Ohara. This scene takes place just before the flashback we saw in Chapter 1066, when Dragon appeared in Ohara. Vegapunk is crying in front of Ohara's lake while he looks at Kid Nico Robin's wanted poster. Vegapunk. So you all died to save this pile of books? Who in the world would be foolish enough to risk their life to carry on your research? Pirate King back to the present, Vegapunk's message continues. Zeph and Patty are listening to the message in the Barati. We see Tequila Wolf too, where guards are whipping prisoners. In Egghead, Robin is extremely moved while she listens to Vegapunk's message. She covers her eyes with his hands. Vegapunk. History is written by winners. The voices of the losers are faint, buried deep under the sea. But after much sacrifices, I've been able to determine some of the buried truths, and I relayed them to the world. I pray that my message so far has been broadcast safely. Cut to the Labo phase. Zoro and Jinbei are on the Thousand Sunny now. Nusuro was blown far away, but he's coming back. Lilith stops the Straw Hat crew from taking off, saying that if Nusuro attacks them mid-air, the speed will drop and the ship will not reach the sea. They can't take off if Nusuro is still in the way. Suddenly, Atlas appears and punches Lilith, making her unconscious. Atlas's attack smashes Lilith onto the sunny floor. Atlas then turns off a device on Lilith's head. She touches Lilith's head and we hear a click sound effect. York notices it. York. Lilith's signal is gone, so now only Atlas remains. Atlas talks with Nami and the others. Atlas, please, take care of Lilith. I will eliminate your obstacle. Nusuro is running back to the Thousand Sunny, but Atlas flies and grabs him. Nusuro slices one of Atlas's arms off, but she still grabs him. Then Atlas uses her Dom shoes and her jetpack to push Nusuro out of the way as the Thousand Sunny takes off using the coup de burst. Cut to Egghead Shore. Emeth talks to Luffy. He's very excited to see the robot. Emeth, I'm so glad to meet you again, Joy Boy. Luffy is confused and looks around searching for who's talking to him. Emeth has a funny reaction. Emeth, I am talking to you. Luffy. Amazing. So you can talk. Emeth. Joy Boy is in danger. I will protect him. Dory orders his crew to prepare to set sail. Brogy asks Luffy if that thing is one of them. Luffy. He said he's going to protect the Joy Boy guy. Who is that? Brogy. He said. We didn't hear a thing. Luffy. What? Really? Jew Peter charges at the robot. Emeth raises his left arm and is about to release an attack, similar to Mazinger's rocket punch pose LOL. But due to its body being too old, the attack doesn't come out. Luffy, Sanji, and Frankie are very disappointed. Jew Peter bites part of Emeth's body off. One of Emeth's arms is eaten completely. Emeth uses its other arm to hold Jew Peter back, but Saturn jumps on Jew Peter and then jumps onto the Elbaf ship. Saturn looks at Kuma and Bonnie. Cut to the Thousand Sunny, which is flying in the sky. Sanji sees the Sunny from the Elbaf ship. Nusjuro slashes at Atlas. Nusjuro. Didn't expect you to sacrifice yourself. Atlas. No. This is called a service. Then Atlas blows herself up. Half of Nusjuro's face is blown off. In the amazing final double page of the chapter, we can see different scenes while Vegapunk's message continues. Vegapunk. I would have liked to have more time to do my research, but there are those who already cannot be stopped. 25 years ago, the pirate Gol D. Roger and his crew finally circled the entire world, a feat never seen before. The Thousand Sunny is flying towards the sea. It's near the Elbaf ship. Usopp and Chopper cry for Atlas. Straw Hat Pirates. We can reach the sea! Usopp. Damn it, Atlas. You can't just do that. York tells the Five Elders that Atlas's signal has disappeared. York. Now the only Dr. Vegapunk in this world is me. Nujuro, with half of his face destroyed. No, not yet. Jew Peter and Don Workery charge at Emeth together to stop the broadcast. Emeth is in front of them. A lot of smoke is coming out of its broken arm. Saturn. That's Stella who just can't stop yapping. Jew Peter. Of course. Workery. We will put an end to it immediately. Emeth. Oh, I'm rotten. So, this is the right time moment that you talked about. Joy Boy. Then I'm going to use it now. In the penultimate panel of the chapter, we see Vegapunk talking in the broadcast. Vegapunk. Zaza. Which means that they must have already heard the unaltered voice of the past. In other words, I believe you all have noticed this too. This is what I believe will happen in the future of the world. Cut to Impel Down in the final panel of the chapter. Prisoners are surprised by the last part of Vegapunk's message. Prisoners. Huh. What? He said Gol D? End of chapter, no break next week. Jump cover and color spread in Chapter 1, 121, to celebrate One Piece's 27th anniversary. And that was the complete summary. If you enjoyed it, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. Remember, we will still have the complete and narrated chapter and the analysis of the chapter with theories and much more. So subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time.